Christian the Black.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're live, man. We're the Curious Tamils podcast, man. Episode 38. Welcome to another episode of the Curious Tamils, uncensored, unfiltered, 18 plus content. எல்லாம் சரியா சொன்னா மச்சி?
மச்சான் எல்லாம் சரியா சொன்ன சிங்கங்கள் சொல்ல மாட்டேன்.
Ooh, Singakutti. How about we add that to our tag? Singakuttis.
Singer cooties, man. I don't know. I like the cooties.
அப்ப என்ன man? பெரிய சிங்கம்? What is
You
it?
know what I mean? Singams. You know what I'm saying?
Singams. No, I feel like there needs to be something at the back, man. When you say just one thing, it's the hype is not right. You know what I'm saying?
சிங்கங்கள்
Singa
சிங்க
pullenga.
சிங்க பிள்ளைங்க.
No
Yeah.
chinna pullenga, man.
Hold
Singa.
on. What's going on, guys? What's going on?
What's going on, man? What's that? We back again. We back again. We back
Bruh.
again.
The sad thing just hit this week, though, man. You know, I mean, obviously not. You know,
Last week.
last week, can't believe it, man. It happened. VIVEK, man, it's just too soon, bro. Too soon. You know, there's a lot of thing going on, but man, it is. I was talking to someone, and I said like, this guy cured depression. This guy cured depression for a lot of people. There are a lot of people who are going through shit and they used to turn up the TV and look for Vivek's comedy just to keep them going. You know what I mean? And bro, there's one thing is comedy. A lot of people, I'm a great fan of Vadivel and all that, man. But Vivek is a different game because he always incorporated little messages in his jokes. You know what I mean? And you know, there's a lot of thing going on, like inequality, you know, political, cultural, class, all everything. He was with his jokes. He was waking people up. You know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really hit me like, you know, like when I heard the news, because I haven't seen him in the movies in a very long time, and I haven't really been following him on the social media. Apparently there were videos coming out, him getting the vaccine the day before, like, so he was active in the social media space. So I guess that's why it didn't hit me. So I didn't know what his state was, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know if was he in a healthy state, well, how old is he and stuff like that. But looking back now, I can realize, like, okay, like this guy, like if you look at all the previous comedians, man, Sendal, Countermini, Vadivel, they're all
Bruh.
still around. They're still around.
Yeah.
He's still around. So I guess, you know, because I haven't seen him acting in a while, so I didn't hit me. But like, there's been a lot of videos from his you know, old movies all circulating like crazy, and he's getting a lot of love right now, man. He's getting a lot of
Bruh,
love.
yeah, man. This is just one thing. I want to know what's actually because I heard two side stories, right? Like his son passed away when he was 12, and you know it's been 10 years. Apparently, ever since that day, when his son died, this guy been breaking down slowly, and you know, and then he didn't get more like chances in the movies, and you know, he gone into deep depression, and he had a full clogged artery as well. But then I want to know, whoa, was that actually vaccine that triggered this thing, or is actually he had some, you know, health condition or some sort of heart condition? That's something still a mystery, man. Because no, most of the majority of people I talk to telling me it's just vaccine.
Yeah, I don't think we will never ever know. I would say this, we will never know, man. We can talk, it could be that, is it that, is it this? I think
Yeah.
we'll never know really what it
Mm.
was. You know, and you know, those are heavy stuff as well. You know, losing a son young age, that's heavy
Yeah,
stuff.
man. Like,
But we don't know how he handled it. Like some people, when they go through a crazy tragic shit like that, like after 5 or 6 years, they can come out
bounce
of it
back.
and be like, you know what, they tell themselves a different story. You know what, my life
Mm.
goes on, and I'm sure he would have been a positive guy like that, you know, because
No,
because he,
apparently not, man. A lot of people who knew him personally said like he was hit hard by that, and you know that hence the reason after that, like his because the way he was broken down,
mm,
he's you know he didn't get chances in movie because he wasn't concentrating anymore. But he was
mm,
also doing a lot of like good stuff, man. Like planting
mm,
trees. He was
yeah,
following is it Abdul Halam, a lot of charity works,
Mm,
and yeah, man. So big loss for cinema,
yeah.
big loss for
But
cinema.
like when I see people like that, man, go away, like they in one life they lived like five lives, man,
Oh yeah,
five
yeah.
lives. Like even
Everything.
forget even their own life, their impact, the amount of people they reach. Like you said, like making like switching topics, man, making people laugh is a skill and a gift, bro.
Skill,
And a gift,
skill.
bro. It's a gift, and not everyone. It's not even that attractive. You know, when you're young, yeah, we all want to be the hero or the villain.
Mm,
Not many
mm.
people want to be the
But want to
comedian.
choose by choice. They want to choose like, hey, I want to do comedy. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I mean, I want people to
No,
laugh at me, bro. That takes a lot. I feel like it takes a lot of what is it?
confidence level should be somewhere
Confidence.
else.
Eh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, confidence needs to be higher, and you need to. And most of the time, these comedians, man, they laugh at their own insecurities, and
yeah, true that.
that's a healthy state to be at.
Mm, mm,
You know what
mm.
I mean?
But then,
So
you know what, man? It's a lot of time I see like people who make other people laugh. Are the one is always go through tragic shit, like
mm,
Charlie Chaplin,
mm.
Vivek. Even Wadi will have so much fucking thing. Manorama,
But
Manorama
I think they
story.
all do. I mean, I think humans all do though, man. I think they
Mm,
all do. But they
mm,
do say like in what you said, they say a lot of stand-up comedians in America, they say that as well. Like, they make people laugh, but they do cry inside and stuff, and that's the reason they're able to do that, because somehow they touch their pain and they try to find humor in it, and
mm.
they just do it, and I don't know. I guess any artist, you got to be some a little bit sensitive. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You
I
have
guess
to
so, man.
to be an artist. You have to touch that sensitive bit
Yeah.
to express yourself. Use that
Mm.
sensitivity to express, and that sensitive bit is gonna bring in all kinds of trauma as well, I think. But
Yeah.
I
Have you
admire.
got any latest picture? Can you pull up the latest picture of Vivek? Like, I don't know,
Hey
like,
man,
not like,
are we
you know,
doing this, man? I
hey,
don't want
nah,
to do
man.
that.
Hey, man, we gotta see you, man. We gotta see you, man. Come on, man. There's like the latest pictures, not the photo, like he wasn't I know he was doing some photo shoot, just normal latest pictures, and then you can see like he's been going through
Hmm?
stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Are we doing this, man?
Nah,
I thought we switched topics, man. You just bring it back to the sad topic out here, man.
I just want to show them this is happening.
And bro, people already know. I don't know if it's the latest picture.
This is the latest, man. Wow, that means he looks good for latest pictures.
Nah, I think apparently he was acting in the Shankar movie, so
Yeah.
he must have in the Indian too.
No,
So,
right. Wow.
I'm sure he was in movies, innit? Yeah, I'm sure he had a couple of movies here and there, and I'm sure he was doing something.
Damn. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's one that. On that. Yeah.
But how old was he?
He was 60 or 50.
69
Yeah.
something, innit?
69 something. Yeah.
Do you have any
Man,
Vivek favorite movies?
bro. You know what? I don't necessarily know any movie
Hmm.
specific that. Oh, I just know his jokes.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But if I really want to pinpoint something, like this movie, like you know,
I
man,
remember for me it was like movies, and when he first came in the scene, it was like he was the first one to do slightly adulty comedies,
yeah,
like how
yeah,
Sandanam
yeah,
used to do it. Like he used to do it back then, like where it's
yeah,
like double meaning comedies.
yeah, yeah,
And no one
yeah,
else did that, and he was able to get away with that, bro. I
yeah.
remember, like, I don't know which movies, like Minnale, Dum Dum Dum, and stuff like that, and a lot of Vijay movies as well. He used to be there a lot, and he used to make
Mm.
these double meaning comedies, man. I used to love that shit, bro.
Hey, man, I'm pretty sure he did, man.
No, back in the day when you're young and
Yeah,
when
he
you
was a
know.
content, bro.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man, that's what it is. But hey, he's in a better place. That's all I'm saying. So, guys, shout out to Vivek, man.
Shout out to Big man. All love. All he's gonna live forever, man. He's gonna live forever. And at the same time, we gotta give flowers to the other people who are around, man. Even Buddy Whaler, man. Like I
Mm.
can imagine if this was Buddy Whaler, man. Like wow, because this guy was another level. This guy was a
Bro, Wadiwell is a
beast.
different beast, man.
Is a
Different beast.
different beast, and we gotta give him his flowers and appreciation right now. Fuck
While he
all that.
lived, while he
While is
lived, isn't
live, go tell him, bro. Imagine if people went to Vivek and gave him all the flowers while the day before he died.
it?
Might have
Yeah,
saved his life.
yeah, true that, true
Might
that.
have
Yeah,
fucking saved his life.
but then that's what something we don't do, innit? That's what should be doing, but we
Mm.
just don't do it,
It's
man. Right?
but I guess the reason I don't know, like I guess like the reason like I guess people need to fix themselves in it. Like let's say you
Mm-hmm.
are going through depression, you shouldn't depend on other people giving flowers
Mm-hmm.
to cure your depression. You got to
No,
somehow fix it yourself because that flower is not permanent. It
no.
comes and goes, comes and goes. But the other case,
You
man,
got to identify your emotions and feelings. Yeah.
you got to fix itself. But yeah, man, like these buddy whales and stuff like that, man. Like talent wise, that what they have given us, we got to give that flowers in it. Like oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
man, thank you for all these things, man. What you say?
True that, man. It's just um, you know what? I always say this, but I don't think there's never be another Vivek. There will be never be another Vadivel. There will never be another Michael Jackson. You know what I
Mhm,
mean?
mhm,
It's just we are lucky enough to experience that, and that's what we
definitely.
got to take away, man.
Yeah, and also like like it's also to do with the viewers' age and where they are at life in it. Like
Mm,
right now for us, Sandanam and what's the other guy? Is it Adi? I don't know. The new comedians, they're not gonna hit it right for us. They're gonna hit it
mm.
right for the new generation
Yeah,
and
yeah,
whoever
yeah.
living that line. You know what I mean? So
Mm,
it's like there's a sweet spot. Same with music as well. Like some people
mm.
who like Raja, they don't like anything else. It's
Anything else?
impossible
Yeah.
for them to like it, right? So
Mm.
when you live that era of that period of art going
You ain't
on,
coming out. You ain't
you
coming
coming
out.
out, you're
Yeah,
gonna attack. That's
yeah.
why Vivek and Vadivelu is always gonna be top for us because we lived a sweet spot in that
Mm.
era. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. True,
And
true.
that's a big factor as well. I guess it's the same with for some people. Senthil and Counter Me and Money probably is everything. Like you know what I
Mm.
mean? Who they are OGs in their own thing. If you think about it,
Mm.
back in the day.
True, true. Yeah, man. That's what it is. It's just like that's why you should respect like people's different tastes,
Yeah,
people
100%.
different. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't wouldn't hit it.
Yeah, that's why even like people badmouth Sandanam, like, what the hell is he doing, bro? Nah, he's doing his version of whatever it is, his art form,
Mm.
right? He's
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it, and he's connecting to someone. That's why he's he's popping. People
It's
like
still
him.
around.
He's you know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
what's up, man. That's what's up. So and comedy, one of the I've heard a lot of actors talk like comedy apparently is when you're acting is the hardest thing to do. It's it's funny like when we are
Yeah.
talking and we're doing comedy, it's just spontaneous, it's different. But let's say there's a
Mm.
script and you have to act it out. That's something else, man.
Mm.
Apparently that's the hardest thing to do.
Mm. Mm.
What are you saying?
That's
What are you
true.
saying? But yeah, man, rest in paradise, rest in peace to Vivek, man. Like we gonna it's our duty to carry his name, bro. That's all it is. We
That's
gotta
all
give
it
him his
is.
flowers every day.
Yeah.
We gotta carry his name forever ever, bro. But
Mm. Mm. Yeah, man. So bro? Like switching up the topic though. What's going on in India though, man? Like COVID is getting them, man. Like
yeah, man,
extra.
like here down here in BBC News, like they're putting that as like a front page news out here, man. Like like people, the death rates are high, the COVID infections are high, and about I don't know, like sometimes I don't like to take all news from just media, like
Mm.
because like sometimes like unless you're in the scene you never know like what
Never know what's going
like
on. Yeah.
what is it actually that bad, or is like the liberal media can point out certain things and in a big magnified
Mm.
conservative media will magnify a different thing. So I don't, so we can't speak fully I think, but from whatever we getting from this side of the world, it looks like, they're shit saying, they're saying about, oxygen running out in some states in India, in some hospitals and
Oxygen.
stuff like, yeah, or oxygen, oxygen in hospitals,
Yeah. Oh wow.
like running out, shit like that. And it's sad, bro. I remember like a few years
Bro,
ago I
but
was.
what happened? Like, for example, like cherry and stuff,
Mm,
or like in the Chennai cherry and stuff. When you start to get it, like, what, like, how do you contempt that?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know if if that's the problem. I don't know if it's like it has an infection problem in these rural areas or anything. Or I think the problem is just okay. Like because you could get corona, you can still be in a cherry and get cured. You can be sick for a day or two. You know what I mean? You can get cured from
But
corona.
then the cherry, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. But then apparently the Indian variant of Corona is slightly stronger than what we've seen so far, man.
Yeah, and the problem I think they're having is the hospital problem, man. Like I
Yeah,
know,
like
when I was in
overpopulated, isn't
Chennai.
it?
Yeah, and it's a game, and again, we can like in Chennai, there are just so many private hospitals and not enough government hospitals. Like there are
Mm,
private hospitals everywhere,
mm,
literally
mm.
everywhere. I
Bro,
remember like.
every Tom and Harry just opened a private hospital. You know that?
Yeah, and I remember Jyotika, Surya's wife, Jyotika spoke out on some stage, like, think last year. She said, like, okay, there's so many coils everywhere. Everyone is building new coil. But it would be better if if you build new hospitals. And
Mm,
man,
mm.
they burnt her, man. They went at her. Like, who the hell are you to tell us to do this? How dare you? How dare you this? How dare you that? Like, but she was trying to make some sense, right? She was like, which was a valid point, bro. It was a
Mm,
valid
mm.
point, and look where we are now, bro. Like, there should be more hospitals. Like, I feel like a country's healthcare should be number one in every country. That's
Number one priority.
priority, and it should be free, man. It should be free, good
Yeah.
health. I think that's what one of the things governments need to provide. I know even America doesn't provide that, like, the free, and there are people still fighting for that all the time, and uh, you can't take that for granted, man. I think that needs to be there.
But
Then
then, look,
everything
man,
else.
in America, like you don't get it for free, but then you got a welfare system. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, if
No,
you ain't
but
got the
then
time,
it
the
doesn't.
money.
I mean, it doesn't support the if you have any major surgeries or shit like that going on.
Yeah. True,
Then
true.
it doesn't support it. And I think a basic human thing we need is like it, like
Yeah.
just take care of this for me, for everyone. Then we can talk about other thing.
Other
Let's
things
move on.
moving.
Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mm. I know, man. I think if you give free education and free medicine, the country will prosper naturally. Just
Mm,
apparently people in Canada are happy purely because of their healthcare system.
mm.
Because you don't have to
Yeah.
fucking worry about, what
Bro,
happens to your leg.
that's, I think, one of the main things government's priority should be making
Mm,
your citizen less worried about
mm.
things, more things, same with the UK, man. Like, we never, that's not even part of a conversation. Oh man, like, I can't afford this, my
Bro,
insurance.
never.
Bro,
And
how the fuck can you have insurance like a car insurance? But guess what,
yeah,
we talk about car insurance all the time. Our car
yeah,
insurance is running out. Oh
yeah,
man, it's expensive, I got. And guess what, if you get sick in a surgery, the insurance goes high the next year. Bro, we
yeah, yeah.
can't talk about that with health insurance, period. We
No
can't
way.
have that.
Bro, you know what, man? Shout out to NHS, man. I know NHS get a lot of beating from people around here, man. But
Mm.
bro, NHS is a god. You know what I mean?
It's a blessing, man. It's
NHS
the
is
biggest
god,
blessing.
man. I had so many experience in the hospitals here, man. Like NHS is god, man. People have to fucking kneel down and just pray for NHS, man. You know what I mean?
100%, man.
Our
Yeah.
UK healthcare system is called NHS, guys, and then it's a free medical
The
system.
National Health Service.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't appreciate it. I know people complains a lot about NHS, but man,
Nah, you brought it's same. Like, it's the people who don't appreciate it, who want to change it, our politician who want to bring in private investors in. And the problem with that is it is a double-edged sword. Yes,
mm,
the quality of the service is going to go higher, but then it comes with a lot of baggages, which is what it will take away the available for everyone, like,
Mm,
and we can't let that happen, man. We can't let that
mm.
happen. But anyway, man, switching topics, like nothing out here, man. Let's, before we wrap up, man, let's do a quick IPL update for the people, man. Like, it's actually, it's week 3 of the IPL. So CSK have played, how many games have we played, man?
Bro, I think three, innit?
No, yeah, four. We played four. We
Oh,
won three. We lost one. So we
yeah.
on the table right now. We're looking Gucci
Hey, you gotta
Gucci.
pull up that stats, man. You can't be looking at the stats and talking to me right now.
It's
Bro,
calm,
we're
bro.
second in the table like that,
We
man.
second the table, bro. And we playing tomorrow. We playing RCB tomorrow. We playing the top ones tomorrow. So, bruh, like we talked about it before, man. Like from the 4 games, CSK is looking different.
Different, yeah. And you know what? One thing, man, is just is I gotta say sorry because I have as well. Mo and Ali shining, man. This
More
guy,
and
this guy bossing. This guy acing.
Yeah, Moen Ali is on a different league right now.
Yeah.
Like he's consistent. He's just giving us that every out of the 4 games, I think he scored 20 plus every game,
Every
and
game, and then
ev-
also he took wickets, man. And my
exactly.
Faf, bro, the Faf, Jadeja, you know what I mean? Sam Curran, Gayquad. It's Gayquad. Is Gayquad? Is his name? Gayquad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gekwa.
Gayquad. All these guys, man. Hats off. You know what I mean? It's just like, you guys are killing it, man.
Is killing
Uh,
it, and the vibe is different, and I like, they're moving different, and but areas of
I just want to
improvement.
know when we in the mid game mid session, right? Like after like 10, 15 games, we are still have the fire because at the
Yeah.
moment we have the fire.
Definitely. And when right now, all the games were played in one stadium. So I want to
Mm.
see, I think we are switching stadium soon. And let's see how it goes down there as well. And right now, the top teams which are looking like the top four, which look good, are Chennai, RCB, and Delhi is still looking good. Mumbai, I know
Mm.
they lost today to Punjab, but they're still looking good. So I feel like those
Wait,
are the four.
Mumbai lost to Punjab.
Yeah, man, they lost today,
Damn.
but they're looking, so the 4 teams is what I think they will go to the next round. But we are just not even halfway through, so it'll be interesting to see if anyone drops out. But hopefully for Chennai we can maintain this thing, man. We still need to improve on the bowling, but yeah, man, it's been I enjoyed watching Chennai, especially that game against, who did we what was that game, who was that against?
RR something.
KKR,
Yeah,
the high scoring game, bro. That was a mental game, man.
bro. That was I got gray hairs because of that one game. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that stressed me out. So we Chennai scored 220, then KKR Russell came in, and Pat Cummings, they
Russell
got
put down a monster dig.
monster thing, man. But yeah, man, that was interesting. I love it, man. I'm enjoying this IPL a lot because Chennai is doing better than last year.
Yeah,
So I
definitely,
don't think
man.
we're gonna do any worse than last year,
Yeah,
but
true that.
hopefully,
Yeah, can't
it
wait
gets
for
better
tomorrow game, man. Can't wait for
tomorrow
tomorrow
game.
game.
But yeah, man, shall we wrap this thing up, man?
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, this is the Curious Tamils podcast, and make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, man. Check out our reactions and other podcast episodes on the same channel, man. We'll be back next week. We are
Eight town.